Hey YouTube, I'm Brian Baker and I'm a new home sales consultant. Buying and building a brand new home is exciting, but at the same time can also be a bit overwhelming and scary when we don't know the process and what to expect. I'm going to walk you through that from the time you first walk in to when you get your keys at closing. And my goal is to kind of remove those unknowns and take away some of those extra stresses so you can live in the moment and enjoy that experience a little bit better. Do me a favor, if you do like this content, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and of course leave comments below. Comments about the content. If you've got questions about the process, I'm here to talk to you guys. Any way I can help is what I'm here for. Hopefully this is a value to you, otherwise I'm wasting my time. But with that being said, let's go see the process and walk through it. When you first come in a model or a sales office, you're going to meet with a sales consultant like myself. When you come in, don't be afraid to talk to them first of all. Tell them what you're looking for. They can't best assist you and help you if they don't know what it is that you're trying to fix, right? So if you're looking for a home, you're fixing an issue, whether the home is too small, whether it's too big and you need more bedrooms, whatever that situation is, they're there to try and understand what your needs and desires are, so that way we can help you get into the perfect home for you and your family, for whatever situation or lifestyle you're looking to be in. So with that, we're going to talk about different needs and wants. We'll talk about floor plans and getting into that part of the discussion. All right, so as we find out your needs and what you're looking for, we're going to start putting together floor plans. And there's certain floor plans that are going to work for you. So where I'm at right now, I have 14 different floor plans. I've only got 2 decorated models. So keep that in mind when you walk into a sales office and you see a model that is decorated. That's probably not their only floor plan that they have to build. For example, I've got 14. I know a lot of other communities, they may have 10, 12, or 8. But with that being said, you're typically not going to have a model home of every single floor plan on most cases. So what we're going to do is we want to figure out how we can get a floor plan that's going to fit your situation and your needs. As we're checking out the floor plans here, we have the brochure. You can see we've got 14 different where I'm at now, but you'll see something very similar to a list of what floor plans they have that are going to fit. Obviously, not every one of them is going to be a perfect fit for you. Over here, you've actually got some of those floor plans itself, the layouts, exterior elevations, which will be something we'll get into a little bit more specifically down the road, but the layout itself in that floor plan is what's going to be really important. All right, so once we have figured out that floor plan, and this is the floor plan that's going to fit for you and your family and your lifestyle or whatever the situation is, once we've got that figured out, now we're going to want to talk about home sites. We want to make sure that we find a home site that fits your needs and one that also is going to fit this home. So not all home sites or lots are going to fit this particular floor plan that you've picked. So we're going to look and see what's available and what fits that floor plan. So when we're looking at the lots and home sites that are available, they're going to have something of a map, whether it's on the wall or something that's maybe in a table or whatever. There's different versions of this, but relatively they're going to be the same thing. So we're going to be looking at the lots that are available that you have to build on, but we're also going to be looking at the neighbors. So you want to make sure that the homes to the left or to the right aren't the same floor plan, same elevation, exterior colors. There's a lot of things that we want to make sure that that home can fit on that lot. So as we go to try to figure out which of those home sites is going to be the best one for you, we're going to get out and we're going to walk around the community and we're going to walk through those home sites and lots and kind of get an idea of what those views are going to be, both out the front, the back, who your neighbors are. Imagine yourself next to the pool and enjoying a morning coffee. Okay, now that we got your lot picked out, we've got your floor plan picked out, we know where those are going, we're going to be looking at putting it all together for the purchase agreement. Before we get into that, most builders are going to require a pre-approval to already be complete. So what you're going to do is we're going to get you in contact, if we haven't already done so, with one of our preferred lenders. So each builder is going to have a preferred lender. Some of those are going to be in-house, they own that company. Others are a business relationship. For example, the company I work for, we don't own the lender that we work with, but we have a great relationship with them. That's why they're our preferred. So with that, there are multiple benefits for using that lender. more than just monetary, in my opinion. So with the experience that I've had, yes, typically you'll get some closing cost contributions for that, but at the same time, there's a smoother process. So as a builder, we've got an open communication with them. If they tell us you qualify and you're good to go, we trust that solely, and we get to hold them accountable. So we have a little bit more power in that. When you're ready to close and your home is done, they are going to have that set up. They're going to have the package, your loan documents submitted and funded before closing, so that way you're not sitting there waiting on that. Going through the pre-approval process is a 10 to 15 minute process. It doesn't take long. They're going to look at some quick documents such as what your income is, what is your current debt, quick credit check to make sure that you're not a 300 credit score, and it gives them an idea of where your qualifications and debt to income needs to be. So once that's done, then the next part is moving into the purchase agreement. All right, now that we're putting the purchase agreement or the contract together, this is where we're going to pull it all in and make it official. So at this time, we are going to go and take the floor plan, and most occasions when you're building a home, you're going to have structural or flex options to play with that floor plan itself to kind of help mold it to your lifestyle and living conditions. So on the computer screen, you can kind of see an example of a floor plan and some of those options around the perimeter of that. So we're going to figure out which ones of those you want. I'm going to put those in there. So that way, when we submit this purchase agreement, we're going to be putting the engineerings and all of the blueprints that come together in that process to submit to county are going to come off of this. So at the purchase agreement, things you're going to have are the floor plan, home site, the floor plan elevation, so the exterior design or architectural design on the outside, and then you're going to also select the structural options and features of the home. All of that will be done at that purchase agreement time, and that's when your earnest money deposit will also be collected. So depending on which community and builder that you're purchasing in will kind of differentiate, so that'll vary depending on where you go. After this part, we are going to pull it together, and you'll sign it, whether it's electronically, wet signatures, printing and signing. And after this, we're going to get you to the next step, and that's going to be Design Center. So we'll get you an appointment with your design representative, so that way you can go to the Design Center and make those selections. At your design appointment, you'll be able to make those selections, the countertops, cabinets, putting it together, putting your own taste and your own flavor into the home and really kind of making it yours. There's a ton of different style design options and centers that you'll go through, whether they're packages, whether it's an a la carte selection. So once you get into that, you'll be able to find a little bit more information on that. Most builders have a preview night, so you can go in ahead of time. That definitely helps relieve a lot of that stress and kind of giving you an idea of the options that you're interested in if you don't already know and what they have. So that's a great opportunity to take advantage of if it is there, so definitely do that. So once we got the permit back from county, now it's time to really start getting excited, because now we get to start the construction of the home. Before we're going to officially do that, we like to meet with you guys, do a pre-construction meeting, and great opportunity for you to meet your builder. Great way to go over all of those options that you've selected. Make sure that what we have is what you want. Again, also an opportunity for you just as in meeting the builder or the person who's going to be in charge of building your home. Ask them any questions that you have about construction. So that's just it's an open book. They've got tons of experience, so make sure that you understand and don't have any questions. It's again a good opportunity for you to learn a little bit more about your home and just the way it's built and the process of that. So what we always do is we typically just meet at the dining room in the model home, have a coffee, water, lay out the plans, and everybody's got a copy of it, so we can go one by one and make sure that everybody's looking at the exact same stuff. All All right, so now that we've started construction, we've been building the home, it's framed out, the roof is on, windows are in, so it's dried in. The electrical work has been done, the duct work is in, and before we actually lock it in and seal it and put this drywall up, we invite you out there to do a pre-drywall meeting, come out and take a peek at everything kind of before it all gets sealed behind the drywall, and you missed that opportunity. It's a good way to look at where the outlet locations are, the lighting, and it's not in a misplaced position, and we just want to make sure it's in a good spot for you and you're happy with that. All right, so the next step, the home is going to look like it's done. It is in the home buyer introduction meeting. You're going to basically meet with the builder, walk through the home. It is a way to spot check, see if there's anything that needs to be touched up, fixed, finished, all of that. But it's a great way to be introduced to your home itself. So at this point of the home buyer introduction meeting, this is where you're going to get an introduction to where everything is located, how it operates, doing quick spot checks for scuffs or anything like that that we may have missed throughout the process, and we want to make sure we get right for you so that way you get in a ready and complete home when you're moving in. Now this is going to look like a done home, and I get a question a lot about when do I get to move in, because it's finished. And it does look finished, but there are parts of the process where we want to make sure you're getting an excellent home and it is ready for you truly to move in. So with that, this will happen about a week to 2 weeks before you move in. And once you, after this, you'll be going to closing. So the day has come where construction is complete. We've done your walkthrough at the home, and you're going to close on the home. So you'll be signing the paperwork, getting the title to your home, receiving the keys to your home, where you're going to get to start moving in your furniture, hanging your pictures on the wall, and decorating that home for you. Start the next journey of your life and creating all kinds of memories in that home. So there you have it. That is the process that you're going to go through building a home. Hopefully that was informative for you and took away a little bit of that stress that you might have not knowing what those next processes are going to be. In the end, it's a super exciting. You get your keys to your home, you get to move in. That's the ultimate goal. Enjoy the whole process. Enjoy each step. It's very exciting, and I wish you guys the absolute best. Hopefully I get to be the lucky sales consultant that gets to work with you and help you build your dream home. If you guys like this video, do me a favor, give me that thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notifications button, stay tuned for future content that comes out. And until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later.